Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today, again, we are going to look at a position from an endgame setup. This is one of my all-time favorite positions, and here I tell you a little secret. Usually when I start working with a new student, I give them this position to solve, both to gauge their endgame knowledge, theoretical endgame knowledge, as well as their ability to calculate. So this position is a truly awesome 2-in-1 where you have a bit of a feel based on what they say for both their calculating ability and their theoretical endgame knowledge on a rather low level, but the position is quite tricky. And actually, in my coaching career, I fooled or tricked far more students with this than how many actually came back with the correct answers first up. So, without further ado, the two questions, because you must get them both correct with this one, are as follows. What is the position? Is it white winning or draw if it's white to move? And what is the outcome of the game if it's black to move? It is vitally important that not only do you get the questions correct, but you find the best defenses for black and you have substantial amounts of lines to back up your claim. So it's very important that you try your absolute best to defend with black. So you can pause the video now and come back with the answer. You have been warned that this is going to be a little bit tricky, so I suppose that now you are going to put more effort in to try to not get fooled. So let's see how you go. And now I'm going to give away the answer. So it doesn't matter whose turn it is, the position is a draw either way, but there are a few cool motifs at work that I really want to show you. Let's start with white. So with white to move, the obvious winning attempt is king c7, and after king a8, king b6, and this position looks quite bleak at first sight, but in fact, not quite as bad as it looks, because black has got a5. I paused there for a second because I forgot to add that you also should try your absolute best to try to win it with white. So now I'm putting it out there, because here after king takes king a7 is just a basic opposition, and black draws without too many dramas. However, white here has a cheeky winning attempt with b5, and you had to see that in order to get full marks, because here black's only move to draw is king b8. The reckless a4 easily loses after king c7, followed by up, check, queen, and queen checkmate on b6. A very, very ugly turn of events there if black is a little bit careless. So with white you should play here b5, because then at least black has a 50-50% chance to go wrong. But overall it's a dead draw. Of course, if after a5 we take with the pawn, the side pawn can't win, so that's an instant draw. So no matter how we twist and turn it with white to move, it is going to be a draw, but white at least can give it a red hot go and see if black knows his theory. We can test the waters and take it from there. With black to move, it's even simpler, because we already have an easy draw with a5. Oopsie daisy, I need to reset the position. There. So with black to move, a5 is an easy draw, but again, after b5, you must be alert not to allow king c7, which would win again for white, and king b8 is the necessary move to cover the promoting square, and now white has to take care of the a5 pawn, which is going to result in a draw. In fact, black is even going to take this pawn, but it doesn't matter because the pawn is a side pawn. So that's one way to accomplish a draw. The other one is to go back, allow the king to come here, and again play a5, sacking the pawn away, but grabbing the opposition, and that is a draw again. So the combined answer to the combined question is that no matter whose turn it is, the game is a draw, but there are a fair few pitfalls that both sides need to look out for, in particular black, for the sneaky pawn pushes by white when white attempts to get past the king, and any given time when we don't take on a5, it's very important to immediately jump back to b8 to take that chance away from white, and the game remains a draw. I hope you guys liked it. Yeah, like I said, it's a little cutie. If you are a chess coach, or if you are teaching beginners or lower rated players, I very highly recommend you to use this as the training tool, because despite of the limited material, it's actually a very, very good position to practice calculation and the to and fro when black pushes, but then white pushes past, and then we still need to be on the ball with both colors to get the correct assessment. So yeah, feel free to use this. I think it's a great position to introduce endgame ideas and endgame plans. On that note, I'm going to sign out now. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like the usual shenanigans, and I will be back with more soon. Thank you. Bye.